Hey, it's Garrett from Camping World of Golden. Just going to do a little walkthrough on the video. Now you can kind of see it and have this in recording just for future references here. Bear with me, I'm not great at videos, so I apologize. Right inside, starting out on the passenger side, or the driver's side of your camper, is going to be your battery disconnect. This is what it looks like in the on position. This arrow is pointed up. To turn it off is the opposite, just switch it down. The only reason you're going to want to turn it off is if you're not using it for more than like a week at a time, or if you're storing it during the winter time. Coming over here to your water area, this is your city water connection. This is a direct connection to your sink and your shower. When you connect a hose to this, it's going to give you water and water pressure. This is your storage tank for your fresh water. In order to use water inside of this, you need to go inside and turn your water pump on. And that's how I'm doing everything today. I've got a water pump on, and I have water inside the unit right now. Right inside here, this is your black tank flush. In your black tank, you have misters down below. When you connect a hose here, it's going to mist out all of your black tank, cleaning out all your sensors. Okay? You can tell if you have house power by this light on. So now we're on position and we have our blue light on. Your particular unit has stabilizers. You have front and back stabilizers. I'm going to test those right now. Make sure you hold them down all the way until both are on the ground, and it picks up the camper just a little bit. Those look like they're working great. Gonna check the back ones now. Back ones way back there are working, they're coming down. One side comes down before the other side and then grips it and grabs it. There's the other side coming down now. I know it's hard to see on my camera. I'm gonna bring them both up right now. And I'm just using these two buttons inside. Okay, walking along the rest of the camper. We have our power cord. This is a 50 amp cord, and I'm using a adapter for it. If you do not have a 50 amp, in order to use everything in this camper, you will need 50 amps. So I recommend trying to plug in places that have 50 amps only. If you only have a 30 amp, you may be not able to run your air conditioning, or just only your AC, no electric outlets, anything like that. You have two dump areas, since you have two different bathrooms. Up here in the front is your front sink and kitchen and bathroom area. So your gray is right here and your black is right here. They are pushed all the way forward, and to release them, you just pull it out like that. All right, and then you also undo that connector hose. I think you're familiar with that. I think you've done that before. If you have questions on that, feel free to ask me. Back here is your back bathroom dump area. It's a black tank only. Kind of walking along. Your furnace is in the back of your camper. So your furnace exhaust is underneath your bunk, and the exhaust is right here on the outside. So if you want to work on your furnace, just go inside. It's underneath that bottom bunk. In the back here is your hot water heater. I checked this. This does work, and I will show you here tomorrow. But your hot water heater works great. It works off propane and electricity. So depending where you are and where you're plugged into, you get to choose. Outside is an outside spray port. You connect a hose to this, and once it connects the hose, you just pull the nozzle, and that will work for you as well. Down below in your camper, you have a propane quick connect. We are on the passenger side of the camper right now. A propane quick connect. Just make sure your propane tanks are on in the front. You connect your grill here and you're good to go. Here's your stabilizer. I need to bring it up just another inch. I'll let it down just a little bit. That works great. Coming along over here, is your outdoor shower. It's got a hot and a cold feature. You also have a tank flush for your bathroom storage tank, your bathroom black tank, which is right here. So your tank flush for your front tank is out on the other side, and the tank flush for your back bathroom is right here. Okay. This is your fridge exhaust. You should hear a click in a whoosh sound when your fridge is starting. You should hear a humming sound if it's on and just going. On the outside is your TV plugs. If you want to put a TV outside, you can. Coming along over here, it's going to finish up on the outside. You have a camera installed right there. Looks like a Bluetooth Furrion camera. You have another camera installed right here. You have another one on the other side. Then you have a rear camera as well. Back to the front door. We have electronic awning. Goes all the way out, even when your slide's open. And then you have a outdoor waterproof speakers. Kind of coming in the front door. And it's your upgraded steps, upgraded handle. Nice screen door for guests. I have the air conditioning on right now, so I'm gonna talk loud. It's nice and cool. I got the TV on, I got the surround sound speakers working. So just kind of going around here. Your kitchen sink works great. Coming in the shower here. Shower works great. Hot water heater. That's the hot. Here's the cold. Coming on over to the bathroom. There's the hot. There's the cold. I'm running out of water, I think. Did not put too much in here. Here's your bedroom. I checked the furnace as well. The furnace works great. Kind of coming on over here to the back side of your camper. And I got this thing at 60 degrees and it's cool. It's still running. Your furnace works pretty easily. This button you're gonna press to select furnace or off or fan only or cool. Okay, so this is gonna be the mode button. And then depending on your power levels, turn your fan on auto, turn your fan on auto low, turn your fan on just on. I'm going to turn it off the rest of this speech, but you can control your temperatures here too. Up top on your AC, you have this blast chiller area. If you want to close it up, then all the air is going to come out your ports. I'm on your top ports up here. Over here is your control panel. Right now I'm using electronic heat for your water. If you want to, you can control it with propane as well. Just make sure that you have propane and those propane tanks are turned on. If you are not plugged into a campground, make sure that you have this water pump button on. You will hear a buzzing sound if it's pumping, charging full, and then once it's done getting pressure, it should turn itself off. So that pump button is on. Your porch light is right here. LED light outside. You also have a ceiling light right here, which turns on every single ceiling light. If you want to, you can just press a light and turn it off like that. Okay, each of your tanks have a sensors. So our battery is showing charging. I got it plugged in since it was dead. Your fresh water is showing empty because I didn't put too much in here. Our black is showing empty. Black 2, that's the back bathroom, is showing empty. Gray 1 is the front, that's showing empty, and gray 2 is in the back and that's showing empty as well. Coming on over here to the stovetop. The way this stovetop works is, first thing you do is turn on a temperature setting for your stovetop. And then you come over here and just spark it. Once it's sparked, it just goes. So I'll do that again real quick. Turn it on, spark it. In order to start your oven, it's a little more difficult. You're going to need to go buy a long kind of lighter that you use to start your grill. The first thing you do is you set a temperature. Let's do 350. Okay? 350. And then what you do is you push it in. As you're pushing it in, you come down here to the bottom. At the very back there, you're going to use it and click your lighter, and that should start your propane oven. Once it's ignited, then you can kind of set it to dial it to a temperature you like. So just kind of set it on this feature, push it in, light it, and then once it's lit, turn it to the temperature you like. Okay. When you're done with your oven, make sure that you turn it all the way off, and then just double check that you don't have any stuff burning still. Here's your light. Just kind of cool ambiance light. Back here in the fridge. Your fridge is a propane and gas fridge. It also is electronic fridge as well. It is on right now. So the way you turn it off is this is off when it's out. The lights are off. Now we're gonna turn it back on. It's gonna beep saying it's on. Auto means it's a smart fridge, so it's gonna switch to electricity when you plug it in. Right now electricity, because I'm plugged in. If you're out there in the middle of nowhere, or if you're driving around from different campsite to different campsite on the road, it's probably gonna be using gas, your propane fridge. So I recommend just making sure this is on auto at all times. It is cold right now. I did turn it on. It's cold. The light inside the fridge works great. That TV worked good too. I just turned it off because it's loud. The speaker system's right here. You have a Furrion speaker system. Zone 1, Zone 2. Zone 1 is inside. Zone 2 is outside. You have Bluetooth speakers. In your manual booklet, it kind of goes more about this and describes how to calibrate it and hook it to your phone. Speakers work great, sounding good. You can put a DVD player in there as well. It's already wired to your TV. Storage down below. Kind of right over here is your breaker box. I recommend going and buying about 10 or 5 each one of these fuses, just in case you're out there camping, a fuse blows, you don't have to drive anywhere and get it. You've got it and you can just replace it right away. Over here is your breaker panel. If you see one of these down, just reset it and push it back up. If you keep having that problem, I want you to call the RV Tech Support Hotline. It's a 24-hour RV Tech Support Hotline on the back of your buyer's booklet, which is a black booklet you should have received. If you don't have that, give me a shout and I can get that for you. Storage over here. Kind of moving along to the back area. That is your furnace intake. When your furnace is on, that's where the air is going to come from. Okay. Also below this bed, back here, which you cannot see, back below this bed, underneath the storage compartment, is your hot water heater. So if you need to work on that or winterize that, that's where that's at. Coming in the bathroom here, it's your back bathroom. Just showing it works. Coming over here to the toilet. I always recommend when you're using your toilet to make sure there's at least, you can barely press it, put a layer of water there. What that does is acts as a natural buffer, making sure all those nasty smells stay down below. When you're done using the bathroom, just hold it down hard and just kind of flush it. I'm low on water again here, but you can kind of see the idea. Trying to think if I'm missing anything else. USB plugs in the back. TV over here if you want it. You have another AC as well. So if you're running a 30 amp service, you're only going to be able to run one of these air conditionings, not two. If you want to run both, make sure that you're at a 50 amp service site. That is it for the tour. I will see you tomorrow. I just kind of wanted to go over everything today. On the roof, you do have a 4G Wi-Fi receiver. Call up your local internet or phone provider and tell them you are interested in, hooking up your phone to your WineGuard, and they can talk about that with you. You're probably going to need a SIM card chip and install it into the top of that receiver on top. All right, guys. I'll talk to you later. Bye.